Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amira Willighagen. I don't really know how to pronounce her last name. Tell me if I butchered it or not in the comments. Singing Mio Babbino Caro. This, for those of you who don't know opera as well as I do, is one of the most famous opera songs / arias for the soprano voice type. This song, by the way, is about a daughter begging her father to let her be with a certain boy or she will throw herself into a river. So let's watch that in Italian. It's beautiful. On the first phrase, I noticed how she was being very good with her diction, but a little more closed off with her mouth than I expected. Usually opera, of all genres of music, require like the biggest and longest of vowel space, and I kind of would have expected her to do something like "Oh mio babbino caro," and instead she did this, which is what I was talking about with the smaller mouth space. Oh mio babbino caro. You can understand her, but I still feel like it sounds a little better with the former. And with this phrase, where she sang, Mi piace bello, bello. Even though I couldn't do it for as long as she did, I really would have preferred her to hold the entire phrase without breathing. As far as I know, within certain songs, within certain big songs like this, you really shouldn't be breathing between phrases like that unless you're really out of breath and they can tell that. Nothing's wrong with that, because if you need a breath, you need a breath. But I don't think she needed to take a breath there. This one vocal coach I keep watching said on a reaction video of Queen of the Night, that this one girl on The Voice shouldn't have breathed or taken a breath between phrases. She did that several times, and she really emphasized, no, don't do that, this is opera. And I was like, So that got me thinking as to if that is something I should have said here. I'm just taking what she said for this, because opera, I do believe, for sure, is the most athletic genre of music of all of their genres. Classical is like highly demanding of your voice, much more so than certain contemporary songs could be. Not to diminish how hard that stuff can be, but this is harder. It just is all about the sound, not the soul. Not to say the soul is not included, but it's more about the sound than it is in contemporary music. I will commend her greatly for her vibrato, though. It sounds gorgeous. closer. See, she just proved right there that she didn't need to take a breath in that phrase. Mi piacerebbe Also, I'm being quiet on purpose because I have a few people around me that are asleep already. So excuse me for my breathy quality as I live with a lot of people right now. Nice. Very, very nice. I definitely will be watching more of Amira Willighagen because this was so gorgeous, especially for her age. I was really looking forward to that high C and she did it amazingly. The reason why so many people struggle with that is because of just like space that they don't realize they should be making. Like, it's different to be going like, you can even hear I'm closing off and making an NG sound in the back of my throat. But if I go like, and even though it's breathy, you still heard a sense of pure tone at the beginning of mine because I usually like to start with that. And when I can't start with that, it's usually because of other people around me or just circumstances. But as you could see, even with the very breathy tone, I do that on purpose, by the way. As I keep saying, it still sounds more open regardless. And the reason why it's harder to do a high C than a high A in that is because it's hard to remember sometimes when and where to start increasing the brightness of the tone. So you can hear a clear difference between and also the main reason why it's easy for me to do it breathy and not hurt myself is because my falsetto naturally matches a soprano perfectly. Actually, I wouldn't say perfectly, but I would say where I feel most comfortable in my falsetto certainly matches where soprano would in her head voice. But I would just say that this was amazing to hear. Sure, there might be a few flaws, but I don't really care too much because I primarily started singing in a contemporary style. Yes, I'm trying to improve into the classical world with my falsetto, but I still can't stop looking at this at my core from a contemporary perspective. That's not to say I won't change, but I still just don't care until I experience it truly. So thank you guys for watching this. If you want to see more of Amira Willighagen, then make sure to subscribe down below with the notification bell on so you know when that next reaction comes out, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you want me to do something specific by Amira, and also tell me if I'm even butchering her first name. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you all next time.